Have you do you see all those Twitch changes?
Yeah.
I
Well,
think I finally think I'm giving a time frame now on it. I think within a year, I feel like Twitch Prime is going away. I think within a year.
oh, easily. The numbers back it up for 1 to 2 years. Like, unless I don't know if they're changing they're trying to change the trajectory with these stupid ass backwards policies. Like I wonder if they know what you just said, and they're trying to do some wild shit to keep that because they know that is going to be 100 times worse losing that than any policy they implement. Even though, they're so out of touch they can't realize the things that they're dismissing for the keeping of Twitch Prime, assuming that the speculation is correct,
Mm-hmm.
are just as bad. So it's just like, I don't know what, bro. I really don't. I mean, I don't. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but ever since Dan Clancy came on board, it seems to be like. Here's what I'm getting from it: the dude the dude has made clear who his favorite streamers are. Right? He's said it out loud. In my opinion, when you're in a position that he is, you can't be. You know, to me, that's somebody that is. He's too involved and out of touch. You understand? Like, it's good to be involved, but he's involved in the wrong ways. And I know people will call this bias, completely biased, but I don't know.
I mean,
Back to
I don't think, regardless of him being involved or not, I think the issue is that I think Twitch as a company, it feels to me like they've bloated really heavily. Every single streamer, ex-employee, current employee that I've talked to seems to agree that the internal structure of Twitch is a nightmare, that the
That's right.
sprawl of
That's
the
right.
company has gotten out of control. And their primary products or services, like they just feels like they have almost no focus on them anymore. Like, when was the last
Yes.
update to Twitch that like a streamer cares about? Like, I think we've been stuck. I'm banned. I think Twitch streamers have been stuck at the same bandwidth and resolution
Yeah.
that they had like in what 2013 on Twitch. Are you still capped
Yes.
at 6 megabits per second or whatever for streaming?
It's still capped over there. The quality is not as good.
Yeah, so you're at 6 megabits per second, 1080p streams, which isn't even enough for a true 1080. No DVR feature. Or I'm sorry, it's A8. We are capped at 8, which it's been for like 10 years. So 8 megabits per second, no DVR features. Like, like what's happening? Like that primary, which is what Twitch is streaming first. That's what it is all about. Like, hasn't been changed in like a decade. What else is
Yeah.
that company doing? Like, it's just insane to me.
Well, the first thing that they need to tackle are the subsplits. Like that. Like, I know this has been a talking point for a while, but that's the first thing that needs to be tackled. Subsplits are like, you can talk to Devin Nash or whatever numbers guy you trust, and the numbers back that what they earn from subscriptions is it's minuscule. It's not even putting a dent into anything. Like, that's a result of pure greed and stupidity. Like, that alone should show the people where their mind is, like
Yeah,
where
I
they're.
don't understand. It's not even greed;
It's
it's stupidity. Because, like you said, they're not making that much money off of subscription. So I don't
yeah,
know why you would ever dip into that. You have to work on
it
building your
makes
ad
no
network out and
sense.
everything more. Yeah.
Yeah, and the ad network is. I'll be honest. Like, unless you're XQC Hassan or whoever else has that pure 50/50 ad contract,
Mm-hmm.
everyone's getting ripped off on ads as well. Like, the problem is no one, like, everyone's contract is right there in front of their faces. If you just go to your dashboard on onboarding, you see your contract. No one ever reads it and sees that whoever has ads is getting,
Mm-hmm.
including myself, right? Like, it's so from every angle, it's people are getting. The problem is they've cornered the market and they've monopolized it. So that, until now, what we're trying to change up, which is going to take longer than now. It's going to take at least 36 months to really get into real competition. But they're just doing whatever they want. Like, everything that is, I don't want to get into that rant, but everything that, a socialist's nightmare is Twitch currently. Like, I'm gonna say it straight up. Like a real socialist nightmare is Twitch currently. Do you understand that? Like that's just the truth. Call it bias, call it, oh, Train hates this, rent free. No, no, no. That's facts. Like, a real socialist nightmare is exactly what Twitch is doing right now as we speak. That's just my opinion. I don't know. They're just behaving in a stupid way. They're
Yeah.
greedy. creators over, and they're still doing more and more. You would think they would announce one like terrible thing and then it gets better. No, no, no. One terrible thing, the next thing's even more terrible. Then the next thing's even more terrible. Like what? Who's running that shit? Motherfuckers running a universe. It's just wild.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. It's pretty insane. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anything else?
Yeah.
True.
What else is going on before I go get my coffee and start my grind? Diablo grind. Twitch stuff, absolutely stupid. We talked about that already. I don't know what the going on there.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just waiting for them to pull the plug on that Twitch Prime, and then we'll see what happens.
Oh no, when that, like, brother, like I have a feeling like he has that script, like Dan has that script in front of him.
And he's
And
just
right now
waiting
he's
to pull the trigger on it.
No, I think he's trying, like, I think in his head, which, I've read his resume. It's an impressive one, or like relatively impressive, and like, for people in the gaming space. And I just think he doesn't have enough, I think everything he's doing maybe on paper for him looks right, but implementation is not there at all, nor is, what it looks like when it is implemented. It looks terrible. On top of that, I think he has that script of Twitch Prime leaving. I think it's in front of him. He's just figuring out how to navigate it, and I think he's trying to find ways. I think why we can't understand why he's doing these stupid ass moves. There is a possibility where he's doing these things to keep Twitch Prime, right?
Nah,
but he
no
does.
shot. I know what
you
you
don't
mean,
think
but
so?
like, there's just no way any of these cuts or decisions are going to be the difference between keeping it or getting rid of it. I think.
Yeah, that's a massive blow. I mean, I think just a year ago, I think maybe a year and a half year ago, it was a 5-year trajectory for Twitch Prime to be removed, and it went up to 1 to 2 years as of like 6 months ago. So that's like, if that happens, which I'm a strong believer that it will, and it sounds like you are as well. That's going to be very, very bad. Like, there is no curiosity of what's going to happen. A lot of shit's going to go down. I think one competing streaming platform will emerge from that, whether it be YouTube, Kick, or wherever it is, right? I think I think when that happens, that's when you see a real solidified competitor, right? Not one that's kind of accepted by some and, clowned on by others. I think that's when one real thing gets solid. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, what happens? Yeah.
So how's Rumble? You been streaming over there still?
A little bit. I've been doing a lot of Kick this month, but I'll probably stream a little bit over there at the end of the month. Yeah, we'll see.
I don't want to put you on the spot or make you feel uncomfortable. So if you don't want to answer, no need to. But are there any things that Rumble has that you wish Kick had that I could, go tell the dev team, implement it? Like, is there anything that they have that we don't, that you would like to see here? Would you answer that?
DVR is the really, really big one that everybody's grown to love.
What is DVR?
Ability to rewind, basically. Live feeds.
And that can be done live.
Yep. So like on YouTube, YouTube.
It's like
and Rumble
YouTube, so you can click the live button, or you can rewind yourself and watch.
Yeah.
So that would require what, like a VOD capacity that's like in real time recording in a database where you can access. Okay, I mean, I don't know the show. I'll just patch the devs. So DVR. Anything else? I
I've
heard
heard a
chat
lot
say,
of people saying that the mobile app is a little bit too.
yeah, that needs a lot of updates, which we're pushing through. Mobile app optimization. I've heard full screening on mobile app. I know subs are down right now. That should be fixed relatively soon. Console is coming by Q3 most likely. So console Q3. That's a maybe still though. Anything else, chat, that you really enjoy on Rumble?
People are saying notifications are kind of.
In what way? Like, are we talking you can't turn them off? When you do turn them off, they
I've
still
heard some
appear in
people
your
say that when they
emails?
go live, they get like a ton of notifications. I've seen that a few times.
Okay, so viewer notification, and this is viewer based, right? Like viewer side, the viewers get notifications when their streamer goes live.
Yeah.
Being spammed when they watch goes live. Okay, what else we got here? Anything else, chat? Smart TV app. Okay, smart TV app.
Oh yeah,
I'll
I
get
didn't
an
realize
answer.
how many people watched on TVs until I started doing Kick and Rumble. I don't think either have much going on for the TV app stuff right now.
Okay, TV app. Clips are. Can you elaborate on that? Like, are you referring that you want clips to be like what's it called when it opens on a new tab instead of opening on the same screen? Are you referring to just slow and laggy? You know, I'll just write clipped optimization, clips optimized, and then I'm sure you. Let me see what else you mean by that.
I appreciate that, Destiny.
All right, bye.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.